Hello everyone, welcome to our channel StoxFactor. Hope you are doing well. Friends, we come up with yet another very important topic, that is stock selection for positional trading. And in this video, we are going to mainly discuss about the rollover statistics and we are going to deep dive into it. As you all know that last week we discussed a very important topic, that is stock selection for momentum trading, that is swing trading, and we discussed a strategy using which you can filter the stocks for momentum trading. And we also mentioned that we will come up with more videos related to swing trading and stock selection based on swing trading. But in this video, we'll talk about positional trading. The reason is that the last month expiry has just ended and current month expiry has just started. So this is the best time to post this video so that you can understand and relate to it, because generally this analysis has to be done at the starting of the expiry. So friends, let's move forward. Let's discuss about the main audience for this video. So this video will be really helpful for the players who are positional traders, who are into futures and options segment. Cash market players, the second biggest audience is cash market players who do buying in small chunks in cash market and they hold the position for few months, or they buy a certain amount and they want to hold it for few months. And the last but not the least, the part-time players, it means the people who are looking for additional income and they want to use rollover data or the positional data in order to make their effective decisions. When we talk about part-time players, we are talking about the people who are not very much worried about very small movement in stocks on daily basis, but they are focusing on a larger trend and they want to capture a larger trend without bothering about the hiccups in between. So this video will be very beneficial for such players. So friends, let's now discuss what data points are we going to focus in order to select the stocks for positional trading. So friends, the main idea to select the stocks for positional trading is to compare the data of the last expiry, which was on the last expiry date, with the 3 months average. So the data points which we'll be using are price, futures cumulative open interest, delivery percentage. So these three data points will compare the last expiry with the previous 3 months average, and then for confirmation we'll use the monthly rollover statistics, right? So these 4 data points combined will help us to filter down the stocks which are good for positional trading. And friends, last but not the least, very important topic, when to do this analysis. So as I mentioned in the starting of video, this analysis has to be done at the starting of expiry, ideally within the 3 days of the starting of expiry. So as soon as the expiry has ended and the next expiry has started, so ideally that weekend would be really helpful for you to do this analysis. For example, generally the expiry happens on Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday, Sunday would be ideal time for you to do the analysis. Maximum you can extend it to Monday or Tuesday. So by then you have to select your stocks and then you have to monitor those stocks and follow the data on that stocks. So friends, now let's switch to the dashboard and let's do our analysis. So friends, now we are into the dashboard and we have selected the weekly/monthly page. As you all know, if you have followed our recent videos, then you must have already seen the rollover data which is presented at the bottom of this page, and we'll be specifically focusing on that data only. So here you can see it starts with the heading monthly rollover statistics, and we have slightly changed the statistics as you saw earlier in order for you to select the stocks in a very simple manner. So now we have divided the stocks into 4 categories, that is mainly long build-up, short build-up, long unwinding and short covering. So this will help you to focus selectively on one bucket at a time. So mainly for cash market players, they can mainly focus on long build-up and short covering. So these are the 2 buckets which supports the price rise. Similarly, the positional traders, the players who are into the futures market, they can also look for opportunities for short selling in these 2 tables. For cash market players, these 2 tables will be helpful to decide when to exit the stock. When they see more than average selling in a stock, so they can decide to partly exit that stock and book their partial profits. So friends, before we even begin with the analysis, one important point I want to mention here, that this analysis is for learning purposes, and whatever learning we provide in this video, we want you to perform your own analysis the same way in order to do the stock selection and then identify high probability trades. So friends, if you are following our channel and if you remember that very recently we posted 3 videos in which we identified the stocks, mainly the Canara Bank, Tata Motors and Mindtree, and the last month we see a very magnificent rally in all these 3 stocks. If you remember that in these videos, we actually use the rollover data only to filter down these stocks. All 3 stocks were selected based on the data provided in this table only, that is the rollover statistics, and then we looked for the opportunities, and fortunately in all the 3 stocks we saw a magnificent rally. So friends, you can watch this video as a use case in order to help you out how to read the data. Plus we'll also learn how to do the stock selection in this video also in detail. We'll provide the links of these videos in the description of this video. So friends, now coming back to our analysis. So friends, the main idea is not to be always 100% correct, but the idea is whatever stocks we select, suppose we select 5 stocks and out of these 5 stocks, suppose we are getting 4 stocks with a magnificent rally. If we are buying those stocks, then it means our success ratio is very high and obviously we are getting good risk reward ratio. Hence we are increasing our capital too. So friends, let's now focus on these 4 tables and what these 4 tables has to offer. So as you can see, mainly the columns are the same. So mainly we have 3 columns. One is the stock symbol. Then we have the second column as price percentage, last expiry versus 3 months average. So basically this column is giving you the percentage difference of the price which was on last expiry as compared to the previous 3 months average price. So basically we take the price for previous 3 months on each expiry day and we compare it with the price on last expiry day. So you can see here, similarly we take the futures CY. So same calculation, this is for price, this is for futures cumulative open interest. Now for example, in SRF you can see that the price on last expiry was on an average 2.78% higher as compared to the previous 3 months average. Similarly, you can see a huge change in futures open interest. It is almost more than 100% as compared to the previous 3 months average. The futures cumulative open interest as on last expiry. So friends, now comes the important question that how do we filter down these stocks? So friends, for us, 3 criteria will be very important in order to filter down the stocks. First is the price change. Price change is very important for us. Ideally, we are looking for stocks who have the price change at least 4% to 15%. So the range is wide. So we are looking for the stocks. The higher the price change, it is good. But if it is very high, it means the stock has rallied already a lot. So we are focusing mainly 4 to 15%. Even we can go up to 20%. But the idea is to remain ideally between 4 to 15%. So we'll live from the 15% and we'll come to 4%. So our stock selection, if there are many stocks between 4 to 15%, then ideally we'll filter out. Suppose we are cash market player, so we'll filter down 7, 8 stocks. Otherwise, if we are into FNO and we have a limited capital, then we'll focus on 3, 4 stocks only, right? So in this, we have to select the stocks. And if you are looking for upside movement, the ideal tables for you are long build up and short covering, right? If you are getting all the 4, 5 stocks from long build up, then please focus on that. Otherwise, you can focus on short covering too, because as we discussed in the previous video, short covering is also a very disparate event and it can likely to continue in the current expiry. So what we are trying to do here is we are expecting the same trend in the current expiry. Now friends, as I mentioned in the starting of the video, our purpose is to hold the stock for few days. We are not looking for stocks who can rally in the very next 2-3 days, right? This is not our purpose. That we already discussed in the momentum trading. So in this video, when we talk about positional trading, so our perspective is at least 15 days to a month, right? So we are focusing on that much time frame. So for that time frame, we are looking for stocks where there has been more than average buying in futures and more than average buying in cash market. So we'll focus on the cash market component also. So now where is the cash market component? That is on the bottom table. So these are the supporting stats for these 4 tables. So basically you will use these tables to filter the stocks and you will use the below data for the confirmation to finally select the stocks. So for example, friends, let's focus on IRCTC. It is very good in price and you can see more than 100% increase in the futures cumulative open interest as compared to average. Now suppose if we click on this, the below table will be filtered and will be specifically focusing on IRCTC. So now you can see the table below is filtered. So we have provided this navigation feature for you to easily filter down the stocks. So now you can see that the delivery percentage also was very good. It was around 55% as compared to the previous 3 months average. So now we are focusing on 3 important statistics. That is, you can see that futures cumulative open interest has been very good. Price change has been very good and delivery has been taken. So we have to focus on the cash component also, because for example, if the delivery component is not very good and futures cumulative open interest is only increasing, it means that the speculative positions are more. Then we have to be cautiously bullish. But here we can be bullish because cash market delivery has also been taken more than average. And we can see the rollover percentage also. It is almost at par, not very much difference, slightly reduction on last expiry as compared to previous 3 months average, but almost 2% decrease, very less decrease. So there hasn't been any significant deviation from the 3 months average, right? So we are focusing on the difference between the two. The difference is less than 3%, right? Now friends, this numbers tells you the futures cumulative open interest percentage change since last expiry. So as you all know, the expiry happened on 28th of October. So just one day has passed after 28th of October, that is Friday, that is 29th of October. And just on the first day of expiry, we saw a almost 20% increase in futures cumulative open interest. And there was a price decrease of 7%. So this position is mainly on the short side, and we can see the stock is in major uptrend. So now you can see that slightly short positions have been created on the beginning of the expiry. But if we focus on the overall picture, so we have to keep this stock in radar. We are cautiously bullish on this stock now, right? So in this way, you have to connect the data. Suppose the price change was on positive side, then you will be very strongly bullish on this stock. But since a short position have been created, but if we see the larger picture, we are seeing that stock is in a strong uptrend, and we are also seeing that the major trend is uptrend, and the relative strength with respect to Nifty is still not very strong. But since there has been an increase in futures OI and price change has been significant, so we'll keep this stock in our radar. So now our stance is keep this stock in our radar with a cautiously bullish stance. Now friends, let's focus on some other stocks. Suppose we focus on Titan, right? So we click on this stock and we have a very good price change. We have a good change in futures cumulative open interest. And now let's focus on the data. You can see the rollover percentage is also at par. The delivery has though slightly reduced, 14% reduction in delivery as compared to the average. And price change since last expiry almost near to the expiry price. And we can see slightly short covering in the price, but the stock is in very strong uptrend and it is outperforming the index. So friends, now again from here we get the picture that we are cautiously bullish on this stock, but since this stock is in strong uptrend and outperforming, so basically we'll keep the approach of buy on dips, because delivery percentage, okay, we haven't seen very significant change in delivery percentage. Okay, 10 to 20% change can be there. So there hasn't been significant deviation of more than 50% or around that. So friends, again, we'll keep this stock in radar and we'll follow this particular stock. So the idea is to select the stocks from here and then use this table as a confirmation. So friends, once you have selected the stocks, then you have to use the stocks analysis page. Suppose you have selected 5 stocks, then you will keep following those 5 stocks either in the daily summary page in the below table, or for deeper analysis, you can use the stocks analysis page to know the major resistance levels and the support levels for that particular stock. So we are focusing here mainly on stock selection. And once we have filtered down the stocks, we'll monitor those stocks on daily basis. So friends, we can discuss few more stocks. For example, if we focus on Ind Hotel, that is India Hotels. So you can see good change in price as compared to previous 3 months, futures OI change. So suppose we select this stock and we see other stats. So you can see that rollover percentage is good. It is above average. Delivery percentage is magnificent. So above average buying in this stock on last month as compared to the previous 3 months. Then we can focus on the trend. Okay, it is in strong uptrend. We have seen a good short covering in this stock in the last trading day. And then finally we can see the absolute numbers of the futures cumulative open interest on last expiry and the previous 3 months average. You can see significant change. That's why it is almost 16%, right? So friends, now we are strongly bullish on this stock. So we'll keep this stock marking as bullish in our watch list, and now we'll follow this stock on daily basis, because we have seen more than average buying, we have seen good price change, and we have seen significant change in future cumulative open interest also as compared to previous 3 months average. So friends, we can take one more example. For example, Z. So if we focus on Z, we see the similar stats here. Good change, price change, and OI change in futures cumulative open interest. Then see the delivery percentage. Almost more than 100% increase in the delivery in the last expiry month, right? And you see the rollover percentage. Already it was very high, and now you see above average rollover percentage, almost 97%. And you can see high outperforming stock, and stock is in strong uptrend. So friends, all parameters are now fitting. So this is a stock in which we see all the parameters saying the complete picture. In India Hotel, the relative strength was at par with Nifty. It was not outperforming Nifty. But Z, we have filtered a stock which is in strong uptrend, which is relative strength is outperforming, rollover percentage more than average, magnificent more than average cash market buying, magnificent change in price and OI change as compared to the previous 3 months average. And we have seen the short covering in the current expiry on the very first day. There would be some short positions which were earlier existing, and now people are covering their shorts because it is in strong uptrend. So friends, now we have filtered down this stock, and we will keep this in our watch list as strongly bullish. and we'll follow the data. So if we were to take the positions in this stock or we want to buy in cash market, obviously we'll go to stocks analysis page and we'll know some important levels. You can see that call writing currently is maximum at 300, so it's almost close to resistance. But since it is the starting of expiry, we expect that the option chain data is scattered and the option writing has just started. Then we'll see some important data. So whatever we analyzed about the futures cumulative open interest in the rollover, same you will see here also. The structure would exactly be the same. So you can see huge change in futures cumulative open interest. You can see not much change in price, and you can see here before that significant change in price. So we have seen the price for the past 4 weeks, it has consolidated and increase in futures cumulative open interest. Now if we focus on the PCR trend, so stock is in slightly consolidation zone for the past few days based on last month expiry, and now we see that the base has already shifted higher. So earlier the base was at 200, now the base has also become 300. So maximum put writing is also at 300 odd levels. So friends, as we discussed that since our perspective is not very short, so we'll keep this stock from that perspective in our watch list. And if we are a cash market player, we can utilize the dips to do buying in small chunks. And if we want to buy the position in derivative segment, obviously we will follow the option chain and we'll see where the maximum support and resistance levels are, and we'll take the positions accordingly. If you want to hold the position for a month in order to capture the larger trend, then we'll obviously hedge our position. So we'll always hedge our positions if we are taking position in future segment. So friends, this way we have to do the analysis and then we have to filter down the stocks. Very last, we can also focus on this table, short covering, as I mentioned, that this table can also be used to filter the stocks which are in strong uptrend or which are on the positive side. So let's focus on Canara Bank. We have already seen a magnificent rally and the stock has already broken the consolidation zone and it is in a strong uptrend. So if we see the below stats, you can see that already we see good price change as compared to the previous 3 months average, and mainly it was due to short coverings. So mainly we have seen the short covering as compared to previous 3 months. You can see the data here also. Stock is in very strong uptrend, strongly outperforming Nifty. You can see rollover percentage is very good. Price change in last day itself, the first day of expiry, see the 10% price change. So the stock is strongly bullish. Again, we can keep this stock in radar and we can monitor this stock and we can utilize the dips in this stock to do some buying. So friends, with that note, we come to the end of this video. If you have any questions regarding this video, please post your questions on the comment section and we'll definitely answer your questions. And also do provide your feedback on this video. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel to get the notifications of such videos. From the next video, again, we'll be focusing on the stock strategy selection for swing trading and we'll see some more strategies for that. And friends, if you want to get the access of our dashboard, please visit our website www.stoxfactor.com. See you in another video. Take care and goodbye.